Hello, my sweet little Libras, my little soul warriors. Okay, um, I'm Alea, and today we're going to do your reading. These are the Owl Tarot. This is the blah, blah, blah. Who is it? Don't know. I'll look it up in a minute. This is the Shaman's Dream, and this is the Oracle of Fairies. And who are you? Priestess of the Light, I believe, but I'll look it up. Anyway, so let's get started. Priestess of the Light, maybe. Okay. These three cards are who you are at this point in time. Basically, sometimes it's what you're going through, what you're thinking. We all change. 5 years ago, you were probably not the same person you are today. Okay, let's get it more in focus. Okay, so this is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is someone who's worked hard to create something and now is getting some recognition for what they've done. It can also mean something like a contract or something coming in, because people have seen what you've done. So you're a hard worker. Okay. And then this is the Two of Pentacles. And you see, if I can get this a little closer, he's trying to balance on one foot. Okay. And he's looking at, he's got two choices, two pentacles. And so I think you may be needing some balance. I think you may be doing so much that you need a little bit of balance. Sometimes you get a little bit out of balance. And this is the Knight of Swords. And Knight always comes in fast. And that's some knowledge that you're going to gain. Swords are truth. They can cut through the air, cut through all the junk. They can harm or they can help. But when a Knight comes in, he's coming in like to defend something, to take care of something. He's bringing you something. And in this case, I think it's protection. And not only is it protection, but I think it's some knowledge that you're going to get, some truth. Okay? I think you are a very hard worker. Okay, let's do this again. One more row. Okay. All right, let's see. And this is the guy down there. I think you struggle sometimes with something that caused you some toxicity. Hold on, let's get the rest of these. This is the Nine of Wands, and normally that is, in this card, see, I don't know if you can see, but it kind of looks like it's got a little bandage up there. That may not be what it is. It's difficult to tell. But normally this is called a Wounded Warrior card. It's someone who's been through a lot, and they've put up boundaries. They put all those, his power in these wands, or power in action. They've put up a boundary. They're not going any further. They've been beat up. They've had enough. They're not going any further. But this one came out upside down, and they're telling me to leave it. So I don't think you've put up your boundaries yet. I think you're still struggling to put them up, and that would go along with your balance card. Your card that's telling you need to find your balance. But I think you do need to put up some boundaries. I think there's something toxic going on, and you just need to put up some boundaries. Let's see what we have. And this is the Moon. And let me explain. The Moon always, in the original Rider-Waite, there was a wild dog, and supposedly maybe a wolf, and then a tame dog, and then there was supposed to be a path between the two, and there was a crustacean with a hard shell, supposed to go. He was coming up out of the water, out of his emotions. Water is emotions, going toward the path going toward the moon to find out something. But in this card, you see there's a little rabbit, and that means abundance. He's looking up at the moon. Rabbit is fertility, abundance, but you see it's kind of barren in this card. Can you see? There we go. So there's something that's toxic around you. You haven't put up your boundaries yet. You haven't set your boundaries up. And I think there's some deceit that's been going on around you, things you don't know. But I think some of the truth is coming in. Okay, let's see what we have now. All right. Like that. Let's see what we have. Okay. Beloved. Radical acceptance. Now, if you also notice, this kind of looks like a heart, but I think you're having to accept something that has been a little toxic for you. You see it? And it's radical. It's like, okay, I'm finally going to have to accept this. Okay. And will-o'-the-wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. Whatever you're going through at this point in time, there's things you don't know, but in those shadows and the things you don't know is something that's going to help you. They're treasures. And I think once you find them out, you'll be able to set up some boundaries, hopefully, and maybe end this toxic situation. And this is the horned cactus, and you can see it's again like a Celtic. I'm going backwards here. He's got the horns, and there's a man in the cactus, and it's like the green man giving you. The green man was always supposed to give you abundance from the earth, or knowledge and things to help you on your way. The green man was the earth, and a lot of farmers were out there then, so would give them abundance and take care of them and everything. So this is the horned cactus, blah, 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 which means there's some spikes and some thorns there. But you're very resourceful, and I think they want you to go around, quit getting hurt by those thorns, whatever the situation is. And also, there's a lot of deceit here, but something of truth is coming in. But when you maneuver, let me turn my iPad around. I think it's causing me some problems there. Okay. What is wrong with that? Okay. So anyway, you've got to maneuver. You're very resourceful, but you've got to get in and out of those thorns. Okay? You've got to find your way, and there's something that's coming in, some truth that's coming in, that's going to be, finally, you're going to accept something about this situation. Yes, and they're telling me to do another round of these cards. Let's see what our time is. Okay. And this is Winter's Dream. It's a gestation period. And now, what happens anytime it's winter in the cards, it usually means it's a time for hibernation, to sit and think. This is a gestation period. And this also goes along with this card. It means a radical acceptance. You're going to have to sit and think about something that's going to hit you, that you're going to understand. And you're going to have to sit and think about it and figure it out. Okay. And this is, let's see, this is Dream Thief. Refusal of the call. It means, in this card, your dreams are there, but you let reality steal your dreams, okay? That's what a dream thief is. You usually are someone who refuses to let you have your dreams, or they'll say something negative to make you, like if you have a dream to, I heard one of the actors say that he told his teacher when he was young, they were asking, what do you want to be when you grow up? And he said, I want to be an actor or be on TV or something like that. And the teacher went, basically, yeah, you know, does that make sense to you? You live in a poverty or whatever, some sort of situation. Whatever she said was very negative. But he didn't let that stop him. But there are people out there, sometimes when you tell them your dreams or something you want to do, and in your case, in this situation, whoever you've, I think, been with, or maybe the people surrounding you were stealing your dreams. But this is also upside down. So I think that has happened to you. People have said something like that, but you've not let it, you're still holding on to your dreams. Okay? And this one is, oh wow, this is beautiful. The Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. You have a lot of magic. You believe in a lot of magical things. You know, some of us do. We believe in fairies, or we like unicorns or whatever. We put little unicorn statues out, or fairies or whatever. But those are people who believe in magic, and those are people who can create something in the world that's fabulous. Someone who's got a dream of something magical. And those are the people that create things to help people in the world. Wow. Okay, who are we doing now? Okay, and these are and I have them all upside down. I'm telling you not to read them upside down. Okay. And these are the fairy oracles. I tried to choose cards with air in them since you're an air sign. Decks, I'm sorry. Come together. Fairies like to be busy. And a group of them showing you the many hands make light work. I'm sorry. It's a little muted in here, and I've got the lights off, so there's no glow on the card, so it's kind of difficult to read. But in the reading, when it comes out, it's okay. Okay. Working as a team helps get the job done. So you do see that there's this. I can get a little closer. There's a fairy over here. There's someone over here, and then there's a little what is that? There's another fairy here. And so everybody's trying to get everything done. In this respect, I don't think you've had a lot of help. I think the divine is out there trying to help you, but I'm not so sure you've had a lot of people to help you. And I know it should be reversed to say that, but that's the feeling I get. Feel that you've done a lot of this, or sometimes you feel like you've got to do it by yourself. Okay? And this is abundance, and this is a beautiful card. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks. Mental blocks. Now remember that you have in fairyland and human land that there's enough abundance for everyone. And there again, there's your dreams. Okay? You haven't let anyone steal your magical dreams. And then you have magic over here. So wow. And these are two different decks. You see that? So when you get confirmation from two different decks, did I say this in this reading? You can pretty much take it to the bank. But I think you've been dreaming of abundance. And I think this is such a good thing for you. See, you have Two of Pentacles up here. And it does mean balance, but these are pentacles, okay? So that's money and stability, but balancing it. But you do have abundance coming in. Let's read it again. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks. So you can't let this negative destroy you. Negative thinking, and it may be a situation or someone you were with or some people you were with that really was toxic, okay? But a lot of times, most of the time, it's our own thinking that keeps us in a bad situation or even a situation in our own mind, stuck in our mind, okay? Moderation. Is there something you know that you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthy, although fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. Okay, so just maybe pay attention to a little bit of what you're eating. Maybe eat a little bit better, okay? Let's see, what are we going to do now? What time is it? Okay, so we have just maybe time enough for one more. Okay, let's do the unicorns because they're air cards also, okay? So 2 came out, and usually when 2 come out, they usually tell me to keep them, and that's 2 in one row. So let's see what we have here. Okay, manifest your dreams. Well, you've got 2 dream cards and in different decks. So focus on your vision, seek satisfaction and contentment. So you see up here, I can get this a little closer, there's like a family, like a female and a male with a little child in between, and then there's a unicorn. Unicorns in these decks, they stand for spirit trying to help you, okay? Beautiful card. And you see the rainbow. So you've got these dreams and you're not letting go of them. It's pretty neat, pretty neat. I love people who can dream. Okay, pool of Christ's light. Open your heart, spread unconditional love. And you see the sun is starting to shine. In this instance, I think what you came through, a lot of this, the guy down there, I think a lot of that is your own thinking holding you back. Or not holding you back, but it did hold you back. And you see, right here, you were working very hard, but your own thinking sometimes gets to you, your negative blocks, okay? But you're not letting go. You're hanging on and you are not giving up. But there is some things you don't know, some deceit or something. And a lot of times it's our own deceitful thoughts. Something we learned a long time ago that we find it hard to get rid of. I do believe it was some situation, though, some way you were living that was very toxic for you. And, oh, yes, and the pool of Christ light. And that means the sun is starting to shine. So, Spirit is just there for you. It's starting to give you everything. People who can dream are the dreamers are the ones who create things in life, like a cell phone, a TV, an airplane. If those people hadn't dreamed, yeah, I think I can do this, or I think we can do this, or I think I can create that, it would have never happened. The 4-minute mile, everyone thought the 4-minute mile was impossible until the one man said, I can do it, I can do it. Once he did it, everybody started breaking that 4-minute mile. So dreamers are the people who create wonder in the earth. Okay. Enlightenment. Look from the highest perspective. See the divine in everyone. And this is a really good card. I think that what they're telling me is you need to see the divine in you. Sometimes you're so focused on what you want to do, but you don't see how special you are. A dreamer is always someone very, very special in the earth. Now, there are a lot of people who say, oh, I want to be this, but they never step out and take action. But to me, you can keep dreaming and dreaming and getting rid of the negative thoughts until you actually bring it to you. Okay. Beautiful dreamer. Listen to your heart, awaken psychic abilities, tune in to the infinite. Wow. You have several cards talking about divine and the infinite. This is, that's who dreamers are. But what you're trying to accomplish is something really, really neat. You're just having to go, you're having to get through a lot of this that's not truthful. And truthfully, a lot of that's your own thinking. But you're hanging in there and you're not giving up. I just love, love, love dreamers. I think that's the most, I love being around people like that. They know what they want, or they may not always voice it. And then that's something that I think most of the time people should keep some of their dreams to themselves, because a lot of times they get negativity when they voice them. Beautiful dreamer. I don't think I can do any more with this reading. I just really just hope they just want you to pay attention to what you're eating, and they want you to also see the divine in you. See how special you are. You're a beautiful dreamer. Wow. Don't let your negative thinking get you down. When you encounter one of those thoughts, just plow right through them. They're just a millisecond in your life, okay? I think this is just a fabulous reading. I love dreamers. Little Gemini, this is so great. I love y'all. Okay, I'll see you next time.